Scorpio, welcome to your March 2020 reading. Let's see what's going on for you this month. This month is really exciting, Scorpio, and I'll tell you why I think that is because on the 9th of March, we have a full moon happening in the sign of Virgo. Um, Wow, okay. So we have the first card for you. I'm going to do the rest of the spread. So this full moon on the 9th is actually very intense as it's happening at the same time when Mercury is going direct. And I feel like a lot of things are just going to start, like, a lot of information is going to start flowing, and there's also going to be a completion of something that may have started for you in September. So you might want to look back, and even if you want to look back at the date of the September new moon Virgo in 2019, then you can probably see what cycle might be coming to an end or closing out with this full moon. We also have another transit happening, which is on the 21st of March when Saturn goes into Aquarius. This is tropic astrology, like Western astrology, not Vedic. So anyhow, so when this transit happens, I feel like a lot of things are going to change because the official transit is going to happen by the end of the year, which is I think December 18th when Saturn goes into Aquarius officially. But right now we're going to have like this 3 month window from the spring equinox, which is also March 21st, to the end of June, to see what the next 3 years are going to look like. So I think it's a very exciting time. Okay, so here's what I see, Scorpio, right now. I feel like you do have the Six of Wands. This is the first card that came out, and I think this month you are winning. Or, there is this sense of like glory, and I feel like you do feel proud of yourself this month. If you haven't been feeling this way, if you haven't been feeling good, this is just like a good moment. I just feel like maybe you have just begun to start feeling good. In the past, we do have the Fool here. I couldn't help but like just bring it up right away because I just think this Fool is such a beautiful energy. It's like you've jumped into something new, you have taken a risk, and you're feeling really good about it. I feel like you're seeing the returns. You're feeling it. You're feeling how it's gonna give back already. Maybe it's already started giving back. But here is something that you have made a decision in the past which has just taken off, just taken you to a much better place, and I feel like there is this sense of, yeah, I am achieving something, I am winning something here. Though I do feel like you do have trouble sharing your feelings this month. I don't know why that is, but I feel like you might have difficulties in just being able to speak your mind, or I feel like connecting with friends. There could be some particular friends that you want to connect with and you're not being able to connect. This could also be due to the retrograde, or in general you feel like your communication has been up to par with the people that you may want to be in communication with or in touch with right now. I also feel like there is some kind of hurt that is sort of on the surface, like that there is something you're processing here. This could be the loss of someone in your life. This could be a physical loss or like a metaphorical loss, but I do feel like there is the loss of something. There's the loss of passion, or once there was, where there was love in any situation. That could be home, that could be a lover. But I do feel like this was something you were invested in, and you have moved away from it, and there is a part of you that does recognize, and I feel like you do recognize it this month. If you haven't been acknowledging it, I feel like you acknowledge it, and that helps you better process this grief and this feeling of loss and mourning. I also feel like there's something like what you don't know is happening around you. Is I feel like there is a closing of cycle. Like I feel like this is so powerful, this card in this position, because we have the World here, which is the last major arcana, the end of the Fool's journey, and we have the Fool, which is the beginning of the Fool's journey, card number 0. So I feel like there is something that is coming full circle, and I don't think you fully understand it yet. Maybe you don't see it yet, but there is just this cycle that is coming to an end and it's closing down, and that really explains this Five of Cups, this grief, this mourning for me, because at the end of every cycle, and at every point in your life, which has been a big moment, where things have changed, that there's always this strange feeling that you have before, as something is changing, as you're leaving something, as you're growing from something. It's almost like you do mourn the loss of that old skin, or of that old persona. So I do feel like you are growing so much, Scorpio, and that is kind of what it is with the Six of Wands here, the Fool here, the World card here. I can also see why it's an obstacle to connect with other people right now, because it could be really hard to even share your feelings when things are changing so fast, when there's so many changes happening around you. I do feel like this March is like changing things for a lot of people. Like a lot of people's life or daily routines are just gonna like shift a little bit like crazy. You do have something, you are leaving something here. I feel like there is something you are completely, like not completely, like I don't know. The theme of leaving is so strong here, Scorpio. I don't know what that is about. You have the Six of Swords, which is the leaving card. And you have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're physically leaving something. You're mentally leaving something. Your soul is leaving something. Your soul is just like, I'm done with this. You're emotionally leaving something. So yeah, we're gonna get more into this in a bit. But I do want to say, yeah, there is this breakdown also happening around you. At the same time, there is like something being rebuilt, right? With the closing of the cycle, there is something being rebuilt. For some of you guys, I'm getting that something is happening in your family. This could be a really big moment for your family. Maybe your family is trying to recover from something. I don't know. There's something. I feel like there are some big things happening around you, and some of these things you are really aware of. You are aware of the breakdown of something very close to you. Could be the breakdown of someone really close to you. Somebody could be going through a serious mental health issue, so maybe you want to keep check on some people during this time. I also see you do have the Three of Wands. So there is something still you're planning. I feel like with all that breakdown going on, you have your eyes on the future here. Like it's so clear. I just feel like, Scorpio, I feel like this month your vision is so clear. You're seeing things so beautifully. And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are just feeling like, wow, I needed something to change and something has changed. And I feel like even despite all the changes, I feel like you're really, really looking forward here. And that is such a promising energy for me. I do feel like here you do have this like or some of you guys, I'm getting this, like you are almost scared to be so independent. Like I feel like this is what you want. For some of you guys, yeah, this is what you desire. But I also feel like as you see it coming into manifestation, as you see it like happening for you, it scares you. It scares you because you're like, what is this really happening? Have I really done this? Have I come this far? So I feel like there's a lot of like there's a lot of like growing up that you have done, and you are almost in shock with yourself of how much you've grown up and how far you've come. But yeah, with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups here, I'm gonna get some more cards on this. What are you moving from, Scorpio, here? What are you moving from? I guess some of you guys already know, but I want to get a little bit more detail. I mean, there is the full moon here, and there is the full moon in this card as well. We have like, and I think something is pointing to the Virgo full moon. So you want to look at where Virgo is in your chart, for you particularly. Let's see, Scorpio, what's going on for you. The Seven of Pentacles could be a workplace. You guys could be leaving a workplace. You could be even leaving something that you have been working on for a very long time. Like that's what I feel like. There is some place where you have invested a lot, and that could be the Five of Cups. That's what you're moving on from. Could be a relationship. You guys could be romantic or non-romantic, but like something that you have put in work into. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Wow, you have been. Yeah, this is somebody or this is something, this situation could be a workplace as well, but this has betrayed you. This has left you really hurt, and I feel like that's what this new beginning could be around. Yeah, but you are still coming into your power. The Queen of Wands, that's you, Scorpio. You are so strong right now. I have no idea. Like, you have no idea. I'm talking so much in this video because I'm just like. I don't know what's going on for Scorpio. It's just beautiful and it's intense. So let's get some cards for you from the Oracle deck, the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Okay, you have blessings. Wow. And I have not gotten this card for any of the any of my readings yet. Wow, blessings, like just one of a kind. That's what it is. Trust, just trust. It's coming. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands. You have the Six of Wands. Like that's like when you get back and you just sit back and just get it all, protection, and you're protected. Look at that. Like all the changes that are going on. I feel like you're solid. You're so strong right now, Scorpio. Let's get some messages for you from the Moonology deck. You have full moon in Virgo. That is exactly what we're having on March 9th. That's so crazy. I told you this moon is going to be so powerful for you. There could be like strong emotions building up to it, but it's really powerful. Okay, let's get these. Um, and you have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Just keep going, Scorpio. Just keep going and believing in yourself. Let's get another card for you, Scorpio. Take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Like if you need to mourn something, just mourn it. Five of Cups. Give yourself a break with all this breakdown and crazy stuff going around you. Wow, what a powerful reading, Scorpio. I hope that this reading helped you. I just want to say that like with this card, which I've never seen before, blessings and protection here, like I'm not even worried. And I don't know, if I need to say this again, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, you got the perfect message. Oh my God. Yep, take time to breathe out. Let's do that. I really hope, Scorpio, this reading was useful. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.